Hi, gang. It's Peter. It's Mobb Guppy. I am, let's see, a couple of things. I've had some surgery. No big deal. I had my gallbladder removed, but I was sick for a while. I've got my aquariums up and running. Guppies are going to be arriving this week, the first group, and then the next group will be coming from there. So I just wanted to say hi. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate everything that you do and viewing my videos when I've been out and all that sort of stuff. So let me tell you what I'm doing with the fish room. Hey, Melvin's here. How you doing, buddy? Um, I want to tell you a couple of things. Uh, is that I've got half of my tanks up. I've got 5 of the 10 up. On my 55-gallon aquarium, I'm doing nano fish. So I just ordered some, and they just arrived, some celestial pearl danios for my LFS, and I've got them in quarantine right now. And they'll be joining one pygmy hatchet. I bought a bunch of pygmy hatchets. They died immediately, except for one. I got one that's doing really well. Okay. Then I have uh, some wonderful, absolute wonderful uh, albino cats, super reds, and I went to the Kansas City Aquarium Club last week, and I got some super reds, some leopard danios, longfin leopard danios, and the albino cats. So I've got it up. It's looking good. I'm going to be getting a shipment of single swords in coming up this week, and I believe I'm getting some Roebuck Reds from Doug Gray, which I'm looking forward to very, very much. And so that's what's going on with the aquariums. I'm really, really enjoying the new setup and getting everything going in. Now I have a 30 or a 29-gallon aquarium, and what I'm going to be doing with that one is I'm going to be ordering some Amica Splendens from Greg Sage at Select Aquatics. And Select Aquatics is a really, really cool guy. And Greg, if you've not seen any of the videos that he's done or videos that people have done about Greg, it's an amazing thing. And hey, Melvin, you had a Celestial Pearl Danios. I'll tell you what, the ones that I received are so small, are so tiny. It's unbelievable how small they are. But I fed them some. Yesterday, I fed them some baby brine shrimp. Today, I did some Daphnia. I had got some frozen Daphnia that I fed to both aquariums that have fish in them right now. So that's good. I picked up some flake. I didn't have any flake, and I think that'll work well with celestial danios when I don't have uh, I don't have live brine shrimp available or the Daphnia. I generally I won't have any. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for sharing. Um, what I'm going to be doing with with the baby brine shrimp, basically every day when those guppies arrive, I'm going to be hatching them out twice a day, absolutely twice a day. So I'll set up a hatch, in the morning. That'll be done the next day at noon, and then I have three uh, 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 bottles set up for for the brine shrimp. So I'll be doing those 2 a days, and because that just gives superior growth and superior stuff that goes on with the people that are involved. So that's really a treat and a half. Um, what else can I tell you? I don't know. I'm just so excited to be back, and I've got to get. I have my fish room sort of set up, sort of situated. The place I'm living in does not have great light, and I purchased some professional lighting. But I haven't taken it out of the box yet. I've got to put that together. So we'll get that up and running and get that in place. So that's really, really cool. So I look forward to that very, very much. Um, let's see what else is going on. I don't know. It's just getting the aquarium up and running, getting him going in. I've got a. I had one of the aquariums uh, where I was doing uh, quarantine. I've got to change out most of that water, which I'll do this weekend. I am guessing my new guppies are going to be here on Thursday. I think he's the guy who has them is going to be setting them out second day, and so 2 day shipping. So they'll be here. He says it's going to be Monday or Tuesday. So maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. So I'll do some stuff that's going on from there. So what I ordered was this. I ordered a trio of single swordtails from sort of like the swordtail guppy guy in the United States and the IFGA, which is the International Fancy Guppy Association. His name is Alan Bias. He has a website. I think it's swordtailguppies.com. And I asked him, I just said, hey, get me a trio, send me what you want to send me, and I'll take your advice. He's the guy. So he's setting them off for me, so I should get them, and I'll look forward to it. I have half of my tanks. I have of the tens I have set up. I have set up with guppy grass I picked up at the Kansas City Aquarium Club, and I ordered some hornwort. And why did I order hornwort? I love saying hornwort. It's kind of fun to say, right? Hornwort. So I've got some of that showing up. Let's see. What else do I have to say? Oh, my buddy Bolo is here. That's why I'm sort of leaning back. Let me lift him up. Here's Bolo. Yeah, good puppy. And so it's all good. So yeah, Doug Ray's gonna send me some Roebuck Reds, which I am really excited about. He just moved so I can sit up and not look like I'm totally slouching on the couch. So I'll have a video come out sort of going over what I'm doing in my fish room. Um, I have in one of the quarantine tanks, I have the celestial pearl danios, which I mean are tiny. I mean, really, really small. And you can't even see them in the aquarium. Excuse me. You have to really look. By the way, we're not being brought to you by Diet Dr. Pepper. I love myself a Diet Dr. Pepper, but they're not sponsoring us. They should be. They should be sending us big money because let's face it, it's going through there. I'll tell you what, Brandon and Mr. B's Fish and Things. Hornwort, I had real soft water in Little Rock, and it melted away. I got like 10 stems that I got on eBay. It melted away to 2 stems that were about an inch, and then it came back. So all I can say with the hornwort is be real patient. And I'm guessing the same thing's going to happen with the hornwort I receive, unless the water is very, very similar. I am guessing I'm going to put it in these aquariums and it's going to melt back, and then it'll come back like a vengeance. And it will fill up aquariums, but it'll take, again, it takes 3-4 months and all that sort of stuff. And especially with the guppies, you want, plants that'll go out and hide, the baby fry. So that's one of the deals. And so it's, well, I'm glad it's going well in your your outdoor tub, Brandon. And let's see. Melvin had Celestial Pearl Danios back in 2017. He's doing all Danio species tank. Should I do all zebra Danios, regular longfin? I'll tell you what I have, and I got the leopard Danios, which basically are, Are they really different than a zebra? Is it if you've got them to breed together, when they go zebras and leopard, when they do the magic and make baby fish? I think so. I think you have to get what you want. A 20-gallon tank, I certainly wouldn't do giant danios. And you'd want it at least 20. It's You want a big amount, and as it goes through. And I've got the 12 of the celestial pearl danios. I'm probably gonna have to get like 12 more. Who has celestial pearl danios? I'm sort of waiting to get some from him. Is to go out, and LRB Aquatics has celestial pearls that I am told Lucas is going to be having up and running. So I'll get like 10 more from him, and so my 55-gallon tank is going to be a lot of fun. Now I'll tell you what, I went to the Kansas City Aquarium Club table show where you're buying from people, and they said you can dicker and talk them down. I just showed up to get fish that looked great and drove. I drove to Kansas City, which is about 3 hours away from here. I was there for 2 hours. I got the fish, and I went from there and headed back. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Here's what I kicked myself over. It was just moronic. It was stupid. I should have purchased. I got 3 super reds. I should have gotten 6. And I also should have gotten 6 albino quarters. 1 second here. This guy wants to get down. Say hi to Bolo, everybody. Bolo's having a birthday coming up. He's going to be 12 years old. And so that's kind of the fun thing. I've got to get plants going on. On my 55. I'm gonna make the drive. My LFS is not. He didn't have a lot of great plants. There's a couple of really good fish stores. An hour or so from where I am. I may go tomorrow. Today was just out of the question. I may go tomorrow to pick up some plants to go through it and just go from there. Oh, really? Petco's having a sale on. Yeah, my problem with Petco, is that you have to go, and you have to go out of your way to medicate the fish because they come from a fish farm. Again, I get my food from Petco. I get all sorts of stuff from Petco. I feed Bolo, my dog, and I like that a whole lot. And so it's that's sort of the deal with Petco. The place here's where I will not go, that for fish supplies or pet supplies. If they sell dogs, if they sell puppies, I don't go there. I walk in, I see they're selling puppies, I turn around and I walk out, because it's just so inhumane to the to the little puppies, and it's just not all that good. So it's it's sort of my deal. Don Gallagher, hey, nice seeing you. Hey, you've got to resend me that video, Don. Don sent me a cool video, and by the way, anyone wants to send me a video so I can do meet a fish tuber. He sent me Don sent me a great video, but he sent it in a format that I couldn't transfer it over, and so send it to me on an MP4, and send it to my email address, mobbguppy at gmail.com, mob.guppy@gmail.com, and send us an MP4 through wetransfer.com. It's a free website. It transfers stuff over real quickly, and I use it a lot. I do a lot of audio production, and I do some video production for stuff even other than having to do with my well, not just mine, our fish hobby. Fun. guess the other thing that's going on, uh, as I go through and I look at LFSs and trying to find the right thing. This is the thing that I learned from the Kansas City show, and I should have had it in my head. I should have, and I was such a moron. Here's what I should have done. I should have bought 6 or 9 Super Red Plecos, and the guy had them, so it wasn't like, and they weren't expensive. It was like $20 for a bag, and I probably, if I bought all 3 of them, I probably could have counted, talked them down in price. Stupid, more, and again, the Corys, Corys are really meant to be sort of schooling fish. So having 3 of the albinos is not that was not that smart of a purchase. And again, I got a great deal from the breeder. Really young fish, and they're really healthy. I couldn't be more excited. See Bolo's tail. Hey Bolo, lay down. Good boy. Bolo's upset that I'm not paying full attention to him, and it's he wants that 24/7. He's a cute dog, and I should pay attention to him. Yeah, it's good to be back. I had surgery. I had my gallbladder removed. I started being sick in May, but it really kicked in June, and I just wasn't feeling well. I had a sour stomach. Was just not doing the way feeling the way I should. And all of a sudden it came to a head. So on July 1st, I went to the emergency room. I was just in agony. So I went to the emergency room, and even before, well, let me take that back. I went to the doc in the box, the urgent care. I call it the doc in the box. So I go to the doc in the box. They look at me and they go, yeah, we can't do a blood test, but it's probably either your appendix or your gallbladder. Okay, great. Sort of hoping for appendix because I'd heard weird things about removing the gallbladder. So, like 3 days later, I'm at the doctor. He takes a look. He goes, yeah, it has to go. I'm going on vacation though. And it took July 1st, I went in. It was taken out July 30th. I started to begin to feel well on probably Monday or Tuesday of this week. I mean, I was adjusting to it, but I'm finally back to being a normal type of thing. Would Petco have leopard danios, Melvin? Probably so. That's probably that's a fish if they don't carry them, they should. It's like one of the great, and by the way, I was hoping to find some freshwater shrimp at this aquarium show, but all they had were dark blue ones, and I have that Eco Complete black substrate. You sort of need the yellows, or you need the reds to sort of pop off of that. So that was sort of disappointing. And I kept looking, and somebody said they were red, but I was like looking at them carefully and just going, yeah, not so much. Not so much. But I did get some pleco caves, which is awfully fun. And thanks, Melvin. It's great to be back. And it's great to see all of you guys right here. Should I do this a little more often? Should I do a live stream a little more often, gang? I probably need to pick a time that no one else is going through. And yeah, Melvin, it's shrimp is sort of the deal, especially among us YouTube fish geeks. Nearly all of us have shrimp except for Michael's Fish Room. And it's sort of the deal. And I think they're fun to do, and I think it's kind of like a different aspect of the hobby, and it's a different way for us to learn stuff. I am going to try breeding the celestial pearl danios and the leopard danios. All these 10-gallon aquariums, so I got to do something. And And yeah, Melvin, when are you doing your stream? Are you still doing a stream or not? Again, I've been sick. I have not been, normally I'm at a bunch of live streams a week, and I've been missing them because of not feeling well. When do you do yours? By the way, next to having my gallbladder removed, you know what's the best decision I ever made? Hair plugs. My hair plugs are epic. So, see what other things can I share with you? I don't know. I'm getting ready. Oh, I did something kind of funny. I like the horse racing, and I will play an occasional horse race on the week. Generally, only on the weekend when I can spend time, doing a reasonable amount of investigation. Well, I bought into a racehorse, and now I own such a small share. They were selling shares of an amazing racehorse at a very cheap price. And one of the problems with buying into racehorses that you end up having to pay quote unquote maintenance fees. And it can be a couple $100 a month. Well, this was a deal that you bought into this racehorse and there are no maintenance fees. The maintenance fees are handled by the managing partner. And the managing partner for this horse is Spendthrift Farm, which is one of the great stallion farms in the world. They have Into Mischief, among other horses there. And my horse is out of Into Mischief. I own 2 of 6,000 shares. So, woo! I'm a power owner of that horse. So but it's kind of fun to do, and it's fun to go through, and if he succeeds, great. If I make my money back, wonderful. It's a lot of fun. It's sort of like the fish. The fish. Am I making money off of fish? No, most of us aren't. But am I loving every moment of them? Yes. Even the water changes, even the carrying buckets around, because I'm a bucket carrier. I think these people who have the automatic stuff, they're posers. It's all about carrying buckets and dumping out different stuff and doing all that. So it's that's one of the things I love about doing the fish and doing the stuff. By the way, I have a question here. It's my first one. Let's see here. I'm going to add all right. First 3 people at my live stream, you guys are mods. You guys are mods. So there you go. Why not? And in case I need you guys to put something on, oh God, we got 4 people here. Hi, everybody. It's Peter, Mobb Guppy, or the Guppy's the Mob. I am back from not being well, and Fish Room is coming together. It's I can't wait to begin showing you what I'm doing here in the Fish Room, and that'll be coming up here. Hey, Pam, 54 Punchy. Oh, well, gee whiz. Let's see here. Let me add you as a moderator. All right. I needed to have a moderator. What? Oh, you're set up as a moderator, Pam. So you're all set up. So that's good. The first people to edit my first live stream, you guys are in, and so that's good news. I don't know what else you guys have going on. Well, Don, I don't know why you haven't been a moderator. You should have been. You're around. You're a good guy. And heck, Rounded Rob, you're a moderator. See, I'm only gonna be doing I'm gonna lean back now, but this is the first live stream. If you guys are kind enough to go through, I'll make you a mod. You deserve it. And wow, it's been 25 minutes already, and I don't know if I've said anything. So it's all good. Well, gang, thank you for being a part of the first live stream of Mobb Guppy, or the Guppy's the Mob. It's I'll have videos coming, but any of you, I don't think I've done for any of you a meet a fish tuber. I want to do it. Okay, so reach out to me on my channel under the about. You can contact me. Please do. I'll smuggle you the essentials about being a meet a fish tuber, because all of you do great stuff, and I've seen all of your work. It's really good, and I would love to feature you. And if it helps you get a few more likes, a few more subs, isn't that what it's about? All right. Again, thank you guys very much. You have a great day. God bless.